Lo nuestro es imposible, es imposible. No me perdono, sé que te perdí. Hello! How are we doing? Welcome, welcome everybody. Are we ready to work hard? We got Danny J. Thank you for the first donations, guys. Thank you, Leila, and thank you, Olga, so much for your donations. Oh, and Yesenia. Thank you, Yesenia, so much for your donations. Get your donations out of the way. Get yourself comfortable. We're going to be working hard today. Few more minutes, we're going to get it started. In the meantime, Danny J. He's one of my favorites. ¿Por qué volviste si te vas a ir? Tantas mentiras que al final no veo. Nunca fui bueno para distinguir. All right, let's get it started. Okay, first things first. Let's get that camera ready. And of course, I got my glasses. Now, I apologize in advance. I am a little bit warm already because I actually been training for you. I was thinking all of the wonderful things that I want to teach you today. And today we're going to be learning a lot of different kinds of turns in bachata. We're going to make them nice. Some of them you might know. Some of them you might be doing it for the first time. And some of them are a little bit more challenging than others. But of course, we're going to try and use it with really cool arm styling as well. So we're going to take it easy, learn the steps, and then of course, decorate it. So today in bachata, all about those turns. So get yourself ready. Of course, as always, we're going to do a warm-up first. So make sure you have space. Make sure you are nice and cool. And we're going to get it started. And I don't know why, but today I'm in a mood for Danny J. So hopefully you like Danny J because I'm going to be playing a lot of Danny J today. Every day I wake up and I feel like something else. So today, it's Danny J Day. Oh, and Gelly, so much. Thank you for your donation, darling. Welcome. Get yourself ready. Now you have the donation out of the way. Let's get it started. Let's do a little warm-up. Normal warm-up, just like a little line-up, nothing too crazy, okay? Let's go. And the rest will join us through the warm-up. Can you see me? Yeah, that's right. All right, on the spot. 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and keep it going, keep it going. Basic. Sueños cada noche con volverme a acariciar. Sabes que eres solamente mía, debes aceptar la realidad. Confiésale, dile que me perteneces aunque estés con él. Confiésale, que por un susurro se erizará toda tu piel. Confiésale, dile la verdad, que soy un hombre que se esconde. On the spot, slow it down. Confiésale, que ningún mortal nos podrá separar. And eres mi mujer. Okay, guys, on step. Llegaste a mi mundo casi de un golpe después. Let's twist. Te dejé escapar a un solo paso de ti. carnes y eres mi complicidad. Sabes que eres solamente mía, debes aceptar la realidad. Confiésale, dile que me perteneces aunque estés con él. Confiésale, que por sus hombros erizaré toda tu piel. Confiésale, dile la verdad, que soy un hombre que se esconde en tu cama y espera. Confiésale que ningún mortal nos podrá separar. Cuéntale que somos más que amigos. Sé mi nombre cuando esté contigo. Cuéntale que somos más que amigos. Que la unidad las estrellas son testigos. Cuéntale que somos más que amigos. Que nada ni nadie podrá separar lo que tú y yo hemos vivido. ¡Pícala! Basic. Now basic on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow it down. Body. Dile que me perteneces aunque estés con él. Confiésale que con sus hombros erizaré. Confiésale la verdad, que soy un hombre que se esconde en tu cama. Confiésale que ningún mortal nos podrá separar. That's it. Well done. Okay, guys. Don't worry about anything that happened in a warm-up. Warm-up, it is just a warm-up to get you started, get you moving, get you into the bachata spirit, okay? Now, if there's some steps that you haven't known, like you looked at it and you didn't understand what it is, all of the steps that I use in a warm-up, it's never new stuff. It's always the stuff that we've already done in these live streams. So all you need to do is go back to my channel. I've not now, now stay. But afterwards, after this class, all you need to do is go back to my channel and just look through the live streams. All of these steps that we do in a warm-up, they're already there. We never do anything new in a warm-up. But we are doing something new today, which are the turns. But first of all, just a quick hello, Maggie. Hello, welcome. Andres here saying hello. Fantastic. Kisses to you all. And now into our turns, okay? So now we're gonna start with a reverse turn because from all of the turns that we're gonna do today, I think is gonna be the easiest. So normally, when we are turning, we're usually turning normal to the direction where the foot is pointing, right? So if I'm gonna go on my left foot, I'm gonna turn to the left. And if I'm gonna turn on my right, that means it's the right foot and I'm turning to the right. Does that make sense? So that's our normal turn. Now reverse turn is exactly the same foot, but we're gonna start turning backwards. Now, how do we achieve this without getting confused? So now, if I'm gonna go on my right foot, normal turn is to the right. So that means I need to now turn backwards, okay? My first step is gonna still be to the side, but as soon as I go to the side, I'm looking to the left. So I step to the side, but I'm looking to the left, and then I travel as normal. So it's still 3 steps on top, it's still traveling, but I am reversing backwards, okay? I'm gonna do it from a few different directions and a little bit faster for you to have a look, and then we can break it down together, okay? So it would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's your reverse turn, okay? So I'll show you from this direction and another direction. So it has that kind of step and a little bit of a swing to go the opposite direction, just to give yourself a little bit of momentum, okay? Let's give it a go. So we're gonna start with the basic to the side. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now on 8, did you notice how I slightly, just gently, very, very little, my body slightly angled to my right side. I'm kind of giving myself the opposite direction to swing. So now I take my step to the right, but I immediately going to use that preparation to swing my body backwards, travel to the side, finish your turn, and tap as normal. Here, exactly the same thing. I'm slightly preparing. I take a step to the side using that momentum to turn, finish the turn, and tap. Yeah? Kind of, sort of, maybe. That's the easiest turn. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Basic. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do that a couple more times, but a few things that might help you to maneuver through this 10. One of those things is to give yourself a little bit kind of like a soft knee situation. So when I take that first step, it's kind of up, but on that twist, when I'm going backwards, that's where I give myself a little bit of a soft knee, and it gives me a little bit more momentum for that 10. Okay? One more time. 5, and everything is on the ball of the feet. Keep the steps small and try with your head to find your center. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, reverse and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get ready. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the technical part of the left turn, well, reverse turn, right? So now give me a little thumbs up in the comments if you are okay with this step. If you're okay, then we can attach some arms. And as you know, with the arms, you can use so many different kinds of arms. The arm that I'm going to show you today for your reverse turn is actually going to help you to turn. It looks good, but it's also going to give you some momentum. So it might even be easier than without the arm. So the arm might make it easier. But just keep in mind there's many other options that you could be doing. This is just one out of many. All good in the hood? Fantastic. All right, so now we're going to use the same arm that is where we're going, all right? So if I am taking a step to my right, but I'm turning backwards, the shoulder that is turning backwards, that's the arm that's going to go with me. And it's the same if I'm going to be turning that way, that's the arm that's going to go with me, okay? So watch what I mean. I'm going to have my basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now my left arm goes in with me. So when I'm turning now backwards, look, I follow my arm and come back. And it's now the same preparing with the other arm. I'm turning and I'm following my arm and I come back. So it actually makes so much sense to me. Well, to me it does. So if you watch that again, when I'm going into my preparation, I prepare my arm, swing it around, bring it back, prepare the arm, swing it around, bring it back. And you can actually, even when you are turning, you can even have a look at the arm. Because when you look at the arm, the room doesn't get dizzy because the arm is kind of stable. So it's really, really easy to turn. One side and the other side. Yeah, let's try, see what happens. Just make sure you have enough space to do these movements, okay? Let's go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prepare your left arm in front of your body and turn backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. By 4, you want to have your right arm now ready. And 5, 6, 7. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. How are we feeling? Kind of, sort of? Now, when I'm using this arm, I place the other one behind my back. You don't have to do that. I like to do that because then it has a place. It creates shapes. I like doing different things. But if you actually just keep that hand by your side here, it's also nice. But I like the feeling of swinging it behind. So then I kind of have like an exchange. I follow, exchange, follow, exchange. Does that make sense? One more time. 5, 6, 7 y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 y 4. That's my Spanish of the day. So, are you okay with that? Are we happy to move on, or anybody else needs to do one more time? While you give me the answer, just one more thing. I just want to make sure that you really feel the momentum right here and go. If you create that momentum, it'll be so much nicer. Otherwise, even if you prepare, it's going to be a little bit dead. You know what I mean? Without that preparation and that momentum, here and go, you lose the je veux sais quoi, you know? So it's just a little bit of extra. If you can control it, please do it. It's going to give you so much more momentum. And in the partner work, when he's going to be turning you into that reverse turn, of course, you're not going to be doing arm styling there because he's going to be busy. But that momentum of body momentum and the spring is going to help you out so much in the partner work as well. So everybody's okay? Can we move on? So that's our reverse turn. In partner work, no arms. With styling, you got your arms when you're dancing on your own. Now, another really important thing that you need to know is called windmill, okay? Now, windmill is based on a normal 10, but the positioning of the arms and what happens with the body is what makes it a windmill, okay? So technically, your footwork will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like a normal 10, right? But now, watch the difference when you put in the arms for the windmill. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'll show you from this direction. So you have, which one is my right? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the windmill position. Let me put the camera a little bit higher so you could see better the arms. So the windmill is this, okay? So before you start experimenting, one thing to really focus on to make it nice is to make sure that when you do the windmill, you keep your lower body really tight and you keep your upper body bending kind of like in a stable central position. So what we don't want to do is lean. If you lean and you're transferring weight, that's when you're going to lose balance, when you're going to make it a little bit more dramatic. When you're doing this movement, it has to bend in a way that you're not shifting your weight. Does that make sense? So just try before you even do the arms, just try to make sure you try and move your upper body through this part of your body. And when you do so, try to make sure it's bending immediately centrally rather than shifting the weight from one direction to another, okay? Give it a go a couple of times. Oh, Yesenia, thank you so much. I got a compliment. Thank you very much. I try. I do it all for you and a little bit for me. Y Luis aquí también. Hola. Okay, so you understood hopefully what I mean by this. So now this is what's going to happen. You're going to prepare sideways and then you're going to turn. And this is what happens when you're turning. I think a lot of the times also confusion happens that the arms are moving, but the body's not responding, right? So you have to make sure that your arm and the body is the same. It's not the arm and then the body. It's the same. The shoulders are locked. It's the same. Does that make sense? You don't have to do big. You can also do this, like a little lean, yes? So as much as is comfortable for you, it's just about making it nice and precise. It's not about how big or low it is, okay? So you could potentially do 1, 2, 3, and 4, prepare immediately, but we're gonna prepare from this position here, and then we're gonna go down with one hand, okay? Now, We start with the basic, and this is when the arms are going up. 1, 2, 3. By 3, make sure that the arms are up. Now on 4, make sure you tap not next to your foot, but right there on the side. And as you do so, you're gonna push your right arm down. And as that arm goes down, that is gonna be your preparation. Now, from that preparation here, we're gonna indicate the transition into the 10. Transition, continue the 10, transition, continue the 10, transition, finish it off, and basic 2 and 3. Do not worry, we have time. I know it can be a little bit like, oh, if you haven't tried it before, but once you get into the momentum, you'll be fine. Just remember, it's a transition from one arm to another to another. But when I say arm, I mean body as well, right? But it is exchange, exchange, exchange with every single step. One more time. 5, 6, 7, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little lean. Remember, not transitioning too far ahead. It's all the way down here through the core. Your leg is extended. Now we are moving into our 10. Change the arm, change the arm, change the arm. Relax. Basic 2, 3, and 4. And again, one more time. This time we're going to try just a little bit more even tempo, okay? 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if something is not happening, please let me know because I cannot see you. So I can only predict the madness that is happening, but I don't really know. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. One thing that I'm going to say, where do we look? Because we're doing this. I actually look at the floor and I look at the arm of the transition. So when I'm here and I'm transitioning, my eyes immediately go into my arm. Then I'm transitioning my arm, eye is immediately onto another arm. I'm transitioning and, well, then it's centered, it's finished, right? But keep looking to where I'm going because otherwise, because you're leaning, you cannot look up. So you have to have a spot that doesn't confuse you. Yeah? Would you like to do that again? Guys, when you're not going to talk to me, I will assume that this went the tragic and really bad or like super easy for you and then we just move on. So one more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, ready or not, we have to try to the other direction as well. That is life. So we're raising the hands now again. 5, 6, 7 on 8. Now is the left arm preparation. Yes? Now we are exchanging the arms and turning to the right. 1, 2, 3. Relax. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So of course you can do each direction. One more time. Just the basic. 1, 2, 3. Hands up. 5, 6, 7. Prepare 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. How are you doing, my lovely people? Looking down does help. Make sure you do have some sort of reference of where you're looking. That does help. Guys, should we try full tempo? One basic turning to one direction, one basic turning to another direction. Yes? Leila says she's okay. Okay, Leila. I will test you, you know. All right, so basic. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get ready. Hands up. We go. 1, 2, prepare. 10, 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, hands up. And 5, 6, prepare. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When it's fast, it's fast. There's no time to snooze because you will lose. How do you like my little situation there? One more time. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and here we go. And 1, 2, prepare. And 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, we go up. 5, 6, prepare. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we need to now combine it from the top. We have the reverse turns. We have the windmills. And then we're going to try it with music, with some Danny Jane. So let's take it from the top. Basic. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Get ready. Now reverse. Prepare. 1, 2, 3. Prepare. 5, 6. Hands up. 1, 2. Windmill go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2. Here we go. 5, 6. Windmill go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we ready for some music? Guys, you're really making me worried. You are doing fantastic, or you may be busy just practicing. I hope you're just practicing, because the silence is killing me. Let's see how you do with music. Okay, make sure you breathe. On the spot.
Hoy he venido para recordar lo que un día fue más que una amistad entre dos. Así que escucha esta canción.
Keep it going, still intro.
En nuestra pequeña habitación siguen vivos recuerdos, promesas de amor.
All right, ready? 5, 6, 7, 1, basic. Let's go. Prepare. Reverse. Hands up. Press. Stop. Basic. Reverse. Hands up. Windmill. Hands up. On the spot. How are you feeling now with music, huh? Five, 6, 7, and 1. Ready? Let's go. Reverse. Hands up. Hands up. Stop. And basic. Ready? Reverse. Let's go. Hands up. Hands up. Ready? Slow it down. 1, and your breathing space. And basic. Let's go. Reverse. Hands up. Let's go. How are we feeling? I am warm. What about you? I'm ready anytime, Leila. Ha ha ha. Excellent. Maria is practicing. Okay, great. So how are you feeling now? I know the song was a little bit up tempo, but I wanted you to see that when the music is faster, it's really, really important to do everything correctly. Because if we're gonna do it slow, it will be the same as we did before, and you'll be like, okay, I think I get it. But the reality is the windmill, especially to go here, you need to have tension in your arms, and you really, really need to focus to do this. The moment your arms will go without the body, when it's faster, and if you're not spotting, that's when it gets a little bit confusing, right? Yes, Maria, I made you work. Marilu, it shouldn't hurt your arms and shoulders, darling. Guys, you need to have a connection. You need to have a connection in your arms, like, a little bit of tension, some sort of, but it shouldn't be hurt. If it hurts, maybe a little bit less. The thing is, sometimes, okay, the tension comes from within that hurts us, not the actual tension in the arms or shoulders. So what happens sometimes when the music is faster and we're learning something new, we go, and we put a lot of tension here. That tension here, when you start moving the arms, that's what hurts you. So you have to make sure that no matter what tension you're giving yourself here in the shoulder and the arm connection, that in general you're breathing normally and you are nice and relaxed. The core is engaged, but everything else has to be relaxed. If it's relaxed, then whatever you're doing, you're going with momentum and it doesn't really hurt, nor does it hurt the muscles. It shouldn't be painful. That's my advice to you. Just keep breathing, basically. Just relax. I think with fast music, you tense up, and maybe that's what happens. But guys, we're going to have plenty of time to practice, but we have to learn one more thing. Okay? So this 10 I love very, very much. Oh, there's one more question. We can also open our fingers when we do windmill, right? Yes, absolutely. How you're going to style the hands is up to you. You can open your fingers, you can close them in a fist, you can do a little position here or here, up to you. So whatever happens, the most important thing is the transition, but whether you're going to have your fingers open like this or you're going to have them closed like this is just a personal preference or how you feel at the time, Maki, but it's up for interpretation. That's all it is. But the technique itself, important bit is this one. But what you're going to do with the fingertips is up to you. Sometimes when the music's faster, it's easier to slightly like lock the arms. Sometimes it's easier, but it's definitely just up for interpretation. Francis, I feel good. Excellent. How do I end up windmill so grateful? I do it because I have a lot of experience. No. It's all about learning how to control your 10. So from here, when you're going 10, 10, and that last bit, my leg stops in a straight position. If it stops in a straight position, that's what's going to stop your windmill. Does that make sense? So if I show you from this direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you see that? So if you lock that leg in the end, that might help you to actually stop the windmill as well. And also finishing off with your head up. So when you're turning, your head is down, and then when you raise the head up and you lock that hip, you raise the head up, that will stop you. If you don't raise your head up in time to do the stop, maybe that's when your body's still ready to go and it's not ready to stop. So those few things, Francis, might help you. Yes? Locking that leg upwards, engaging the core, and bringing the head upwards. Just to suddenly kill the momentum and stop gracefully. And years of experience. It's all about the practice in the end of the day. That's all it is. You learn technique, and then you drill, you drill, you drill. Mike is happy. Excellent. Okay, so we're learning the next step. The next 10 is a side 10. Now, It's kind of a little bit controversial about the 10 itself, and I will explain. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention one more thing with the windmill, which is really, really important. Windmill, this 10, we actually use in a partner work all the time. And I just want to quickly let you know how it would be led. How do you know that you actually going to do a windmill and not a normal 10? Yes? So what usually happens for the normal 10, the guy, besides turning you normal with one hand, the guy would lift your hands up here, and then he would whether take this hip or this elbow to indicate a 10. Okay? Now, when it's a windmill, the guy might raise your hands up, but then what he's gonna do, he's gonna twist your body like that. He will have the hands whether like this or like that, but you will feel an angle. So as soon as you're going here, you will feel an angle. As soon as you feel that angle, all you need to do is make sure you drop that hand. Does that make sense? That is the important bit. 1, 2, 3, you will feel an angle. Do not leave those arms there. An angle means drop the arm. And that's how you know when he then pushes you into the 10 that it's actually a windmill and not a normal 10. So that's, I thought it's really important for you to know. I know we're not dancing in the partner work now, but I don't want you to feel stupid that when you go up and he does this, you don't know why. When you feel this, relax the hand down, and that is your windmill. So I just wanted to put it out there so that you will have that information. So now back into the side turns. Side turns are not complicated, but there's two different ways to do it. It's a very slight difference, but you will see it. You will see what I mean. So a side turn basically is this: I step to the side and I change my direction. I step to the side and I change my direction. It's very similar to salsa, okay? Which is gonna bring me back to my point. So now, two versions to do it. I turn on the spot because I also dance salsa. Salsa is the first dance that came to Europe, and only then there was bachata. And bachata, all of the chants that we do in bachata comes influenced by salsa. Hence, why I turn on the spot when I do this turn. Now, there is a new version of this turn, and that basically happened from bachateros who who came to bachata scene as a bachatero only. So they started inventing their own little rules, which is not wrong at all, but that's what I'm saying. It's just different because they don't come from the salsa influence. They just came in a little bit later, and then the things they didn't know, they matched to what they think is correct. And it's not wrong. But what they do is base it on a basic. So they make you travel. They prepare and then they make you travel through that sand. Prepare and make you travel through that sand. It's very, very small difference. It's just one more on the spot. The other one slightly travels. Footwork's the same. But I just wanted you to know in case you're going to go to different teachers and you will experience slightly different technique and you'll be thinking, why? This is why. I will be doing the salsa version, spinning on the spot. I prefer it. It's faster and you can always travel after. But if you learn the traveling, you won't be able to spin. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to be learning this technique. So now, the footwork itself, you're going to prepare to the side, but you're actually going to turn the opposite direction. So if I take my step to the right, I'm going to be turning on my left foot, and then I'm going to be finishing my turn on my right foot, and then tap in the end. It's still 3 steps and tap. Then I'm going to prepare myself to the left, but turn to the right, finish my turn on my left, tap on the right, ready to continue dancing. So it's still 3 steps and tap, just we prepare side to go to one direction, side to go to the other direction, and just don't forget to tap. Here we go, slowly. Prepare to the basic, 5, 6, basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Prepare to the right, but turn to the left. step and tap. Now to the right. Sorry, to the left, but then to the right. 5, 6, 7, and tap. Basic. 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6 on the right. Preparation. Prepare. 10. Step and tap. Prepare. 10. Step and tap. Basic. 2, 3, and 4. One more time. We go. Prepare and 10 and tap. Prepare and 10 and tap. Basic. 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we okay? Would you like to do that again? Would you like me to explain it better, or is it happening? Yesenia says, didn't know that. 4 years of dancing. I'm sorry, Yesenia, but hopefully you are happy to find out about this now. I do try to give all of the information as much as possible. Some people say I talk too much. I am aware, but I think people who are with me and for many years already with me and new people from YouTube channel, I think they already know who I am and they chose me because I give the information. So yeah, I do believe I speak a little bit too much, but hopefully for a very good reason. For the love, for the knowledge. Why is your tap landing on the wrong leg? I don't know, Maria, but you know what you need to do? Probably because after the 10, you're falling slightly and maybe you're putting the leg down rather than tapping. Everybody who's confused with their tap on the leg on this kind of 10, I would like you to, because you're on your own in your home, nobody will, see you. I would like you to actually count out loud, but not numbers, count out your feet. So like this, right, tap, left, tap. So make sure that you actually going right, tap, left, tap. So count it out, Maria, on your own and see whether you're actually moving on the right foot. Because a lot of the times what happens, you're going right, and you put it down, but you don't actually shift your weight and you forget to tap. So you get confused. So count your feet. Right, tap, left, tap. Changing weight from one leg to another. Let's go. Basic step. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, we 10. And right, tap, and left, tap, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here we go. And right, tap, and left, tap, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to also put in the arms, but before we do, spotting is very important. I try to find my center as much as possible, as quick as possible. If you spot, your 10 is sharper. Also, soft knees. If you have soft knees, the 10 is so much easier. The moment you're going to come up, it's going to slow you down and you're going to start losing balance. So all of these 10s, soft knees, spot as much as you can, and it should get easier. All right. That corrects it. Yay! Excellent, Maria. All right. Now, guys, it is so funny because in my classes, when they used to be like real classes in my own studio, I used to look at people, touch them and everything. Now, when I can't see my students, I'm literally trying to visualize it. What are the mistakes used to happen and it's happening right now? So weird. Okay, so now we're going to put the arms. That's all that's going to happen. We're going to go from the center, cross arm position, push up, and that's where it's going to be. Now, that's going to be our preparation, but when we are turning, watch. I'm going to immediately take my wrist here. I'll kneel for you. So it goes from the center, and as soon as it connects for the 10, we're going to go here. Yes? Why? is just an option because we are doing so many different arms just for you to have variety. So it goes up and connect. Yes? And then when it's on the other side, beginning the same, connect other side. Yes? So literally up, connect, up, connect. Okay? So now how does this apply into our step? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's go, go, go. Yes? I'll show you from this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go. Let's put it in practice. 5, 6, basic step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, we go. And 1, connect. And 5, connect. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And 1, connect. And 5, connect. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very important always when you're raising the hands up, we speed up in the beginning, okay? If you're gonna start slow, you might be late when the music is faster to connect. So we always increase the speed, and if we're too quick, we can always slow it down, yes? But we cannot start slow and then speed up. It doesn't work out. So we always increase momentum and maybe slow down in the end if you have to. But I recommend just go for it. Boom, boom, boom. Immediately connect for the 10. Don't 10 with an open arm situation. Sure, let's do it really, really, really slowly. Very slowly. Straight into the 10s. We go with the arms. We're going 1, the arms already connecting. So now when I'm turning, I'm just getting the position. Position, turning, finishing my turn, and then immediately arms go down again, connecting into the 10. I'll show you from this direction, okay? I'm going to the side, and as I start my 10, look, I connect. Then when I go to the other side, look, it goes immediately through the center with momentum. And as I turn, I connect. Yes? Kind of, sort of, maybe, Lena? Yeah, you know, like if you're gonna, it doesn't really matter whether you're gonna have every single time the same arm going here, or you're gonna do this, and then the other time you're gonna do the other arm. Like it really makes no difference. You can do different arm or this, as in the connection here, you can do different or the same. It doesn't matter as long as you connect. Because usually if you're dancing, you're not gonna do 2 times in a row. We're just practicing now. So it really doesn't matter which arm you're gonna connect. No difference whatsoever. Okay, so one last time, okay? 5, 6, basic step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get ready. Here we go. And speed, connect, step and tap. Speed, connect, step and tap. Basic 2, 3, and 4. All right, ready or not, everything from the top. So we have basic step, reverse, reverse, and then we have our windmill, different directions, and of course, the side turns to change direction. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, basic 1, 2, 3. Get ready. Now reverse. And 1, 2, 3. And 5, 6, 7, basic 1, 2, 3. Hands up into the windmill. And 1, 2, 3. We go. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Lift the hands. 5, 6, windmill. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change direction. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any final questions? Make sure you ask after the song, because now we play one more Danny Jenny, and then it's your final questions. So make sure you practice. Make sure you know what you're doing. It's now or never. All right. Let's have another song. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This song that I'm gonna play is one of my favorite songs for Danny J. But it changes rhythm a few times, so don't be worried when I say stop. Just stop, and we'll continue. I love this song. Ready? Breathe. Don't tense up, okay? On the spot. One, still on the spot. Cuántas madrugadas busqué tu fragancia en cada parte de mi almohada. No te puedo olvidar, no te puedo olvidar. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1. One more basic. Siempre nada sin cordura. Let's go. Reverse. La locura y que tu cuerpo pida gritos que seas mío una vez más. Hands up. Dame una noche loca. Me pierdo en el lugar que hay en tu boca. Hands up. Como un animal que se desboca. Me provocas tanto tiempo te he buscado. Change direction. Te he encontrado. No te dejaré escapar. Stop. Tan lejos de ti. Si la distancia se lo olvida. You ready? Let's go. Conmigo, tan lejos de ti. Hands up. Tal vez sea una locura. Hands up. Que dolor es tu futuro por mi amor. No te digo que conmigo la vida vaya a ir mejor. Change direction. Pero cuando nos miremos sentirás que el mundo es solo de los dos. And breathe. Keep breathing. Solo de los dos. Ready? Slow it down. Slow. Te he soñado con las estrellas. Make sure you catch your breath. Te bastó por dejar huella. No te puedo olvidar. Get yourself ready. 5, 6, 7, 9. Let's go. Reverse. Siempre nada sin cordura. Quiero morderte hasta llegar a la locura y que tu cuerpo hands up. Que seas mío una vez más. Dame una noche loca. Hands up. Me pierdo en el lunar que hay en tu boca. Y como un animal que se desboca me provocas tanto tiempo. Change direction. Que al fin te he encontrado, no te dejaré escapar. Stop. Tan lejos de ti. Let's go, one more time, reverse. Si la distancia se lo olvida, yo te hands up. Ir conmigo, tan lejos de ti. Tal vez sea una locura. No te pido que hagas esto por mi amor. No te digo que conmigo la vida vaya a ir mejor. Pero cuando nos miremos, keep breathing, we almost there. What's the name? You're gonna have your slow moment too. Slow it down. Si la distancia se lo olvida, yo te quiero aquí conmigo. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 5. Let's go, reverse. Tal vez sea una locura. No te pido que hagas tu futuro por mi amor. No te digo que conmigo la vida vaya a ir mejor. Pero cuando nos miremos sentirás que no es solo de los dos. One more. Oh, well done, guys. Well done. My survivors. How are you feeling? Catch your breath. I know it's a little bit intense, But isn't it fun? I love it. I love it so much. Oh, Mary Lou, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, darling. I hope you enjoyed the class. Guys, your final questions. We have few minutes left. Let me know if there's something you want to know, something's not working and you don't know why. Just give me a little shout and I'm gonna look after you. Leila is good, fantastic. Alejandra is good. Good to hear this. Guys, chants are so important in bachata. They really are, especially in the partner work. A lot of women, I think, they are so focused on learning lady styling that they forget what lady styling is. Most importantly for you in the partner work is actually being a good follower. And if your turns are really not nice, they don't have the right preparation, you do not know how to control your speed, you do not know how to increase the speed, then all of those things mean that when you're dancing with your leader, you're not going to feel good in his arms. So then you're going to have all of these crazy arm styling and you're going to look fabulous, but nobody will enjoy dancing with you. Do you know what I mean? Because guys don't really care how you look. They don't really see you style because you're right in front of them. Only the people around you can see you styling. Does that make sense? The only thing that the guy cares about is how you feel when he dances with you. So I think a lot of the times the turns are really overlooked. They are, teachers teach the turns, how to turn, as in the footwork, but how to create momentum, how to keep your posture, how to increase the speed, how to stop after something that is really fast. None of those things are really, or how to actually have tension in your core, but have no tension in your upper body, so you would be light as feather. Those are the things that matters the most. Only then all kinds of arm styling and everything. Trust me, the most important number one priority in a partner dance is to dance with your partner, and so both that would enjoy. You want a good lead, they want a good follower. And then the rest, and then the rest. My pleasure, Maria. Oh, and Hannah and Marisa, thank you so much also for your donations. Much appreciated. I live on donations, so thank you so much for all of them who can afford and give something. Every little bit counts. And I know some of you also donate on PayPal and you donate on my coffee link. I really see those as well, and I really appreciate it. I think about you all the time. Yeah, believe it or not. I practice before the class and then the day before, and I'm thinking how to give you the best information I can and how to make it more interesting for you. And I'm really glad you are here, guys. We've been having such a productive time together. So really appreciate everything that you hear and the donations, everything. Oh, I'm glad, Francis. Thank you so much. All right, guys, listen up. We officially finished with the bachata, but of course, we have salsa coming up literally in 15 minutes. So if you're still joining us for salsa, make sure you grab some water because salsa is not going to be any easier than it was bachata, and we're going to crack on with that as well. If you're not joining me for salsa, come make sure you join for Saturday, next Saturday, 7 p.m. We're doing hardcore Dominican footwork. Now, what does that mean, hardcore? That means no mercy. We're going to have fast music. We're going to have crazy syncopations, and we're going to just dive in it. Because we've done so many different kinds of Dominican footwork, but next Saturday is all about going bonkers on Dominican, like completely local. So if you like bachata, as I think you do, make sure you come and you polish a little bit of your Dominican. And even if it's going to be too difficult, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun because we're just going to play a lot of fast music and we're going to try and survive. So you're going to learn some cool syncopation stuff and all of the rest and good music. So yeah, Saturday, 7 p.m. or I'll see you in salsa. Guys, I appreciate you and I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye. Oh, Luis, your daughter is practicing. Qué bueno. That's fantastic, Luis. That makes me very happy. All right, guys, I see you in salsa. Thank you so much. Gelly, it's my pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. I see you soon. Maria, hopefully nobody's gonna die. Guys, in order for me to do this, I need you to stay alive. If any of you die, it's not good for me. So we might suffer,
but we will stay alive. Together, we push through it and we survive together. Together forever with love. All right. See you in a bit, guys. See you in a bit.